Easy Polish with Dorota Cooper. Prepositions na and do made easy. The Polish language is full of prepositions. Prepositions are words such as at, to, in, and so on. Do and na are Polish prepositions, and both are used in the sense of to, as in English. I am going to the shop. There is only one version of to in English, and this doesn't vary. So I go to the shop and I go to the swimming pool. Both use the same preposition. The Polish language uses a different preposition depending on a place to which you are going. This means that the first decision you must make is, do I use na or do I use do? Idę na basen. I am going to the swimming pool. Idę do sklepu. I am going to the shop. Luckily, there is a rule to help you remember this, although with exceptions that we will come to later. Big open places tend to use na. Small places tend to use do. So, if you are going to a shop, a small place, the preposition do will be used. Idę do sklepu. I go to the shop. So, if you are going to an airport, a big place, the preposition na will be used. Jadę na lotnisko. I go to the airport. Exceptions. There are, of course, exceptions. For example, poczta, post office, not really big, uses the preposition na, but they are easy to remember if you associate the place with somewhere you know of or have been frequently. Whenever you think of poczta, think of the largest post office that you have ever been to. After a while, na will stick. After all, post offices are really huge, aren't they? Cases. You cannot escape from cases if you want to speak Polish. Each preposition uses a particular case, and the noun that follows the preposition must be put into the required case. Let's start with the easier of these two prepositions. Na uses the biernik, accusative case. Biernik, accusative case. Now, the accusative case for inanimate objects, which naturally includes buildings and swimming pools, for masculine and neuter nouns, is identical to the mianownik nominative. The nominative case, the dictionary form, is the form of the word you find in the dictionary. It is the form that you learn. It is the form without any changes. So basen in the nominative and basen in the accusative are the same. Easy. This leaves feminine nouns. In Polish, these mainly end in a. Change the a to ę and you have the accusative. So, poczta in the nominative becomes pocztę, pocztę in the biernik accusative. There are exceptions, but Easy Polish with Dorota Cooper is about trying to be 90% grammatically correct with a few simple rules. The next 10% requires time, talking, practice, and grammar books, not to mention a good teacher. Once you know that you need to use the preposition na with a word, you are, as we say, sorted. Idę na uniwersytet. Idę na basen. Jadę na lotnisko. Now let us move on to do, which requires the dopełniacz, genitive. Do plus genitive equals to. The genitive case. I will look at the dopełniacz, genitive, properly later, but for now do the following, which covers many feminine and neutral words. If a word ends with an a in the mianownik nominative, change the a to e. If a word ends with an o in the mianownik nominative, change the o to an a. Otherwise, add a u to the mianownik nominative or dictionary form. I would like to explain the logic I have used here for anyone who knows how the Polish dopełniacz genitive works, or who is interested in why this will give you a correct ending 80% of the time. By the way, 80% is a guess. It could be 50% or 90%. I have no idea. But when you are starting, this is more than you would achieve otherwise. Honestly, some of the grammar rules are so secretive that even scares me. There are spelling rules in Polish that prevent a Y from following a K or G. So the dopełniacz genitive of Polska is Polski and not Polskie, but essentially to English they have the same sound. If you are speaking, no one is going to know whether you mentally spell the word with the Y or I. Masculine words ending in a consonant either have U or A added to the end, and you have to learn this. However, many masculine common places that you are going to go to, such as park or pub, take U in the dopełniacz genitive. Just a little information concerning this part of your learning. My husband is struggling to learn Polish, and he says that you should listen to this section, read it and take notes, and listen to it multiple times until it sinks in. To wszystko na dzisiaj. Do zobaczenia.